Okay, this is the new head I made for the creeper, and it's just clay. Okay, and it's drying out now, but what happened was I put the clay on and I painted it with latex paint, and then I fiberglassed over top of it. And then I pulled it off, and then I detailed it a little bit with a Dremel and put the head on the piece. And this underneath is actually an old Tracy head, if I can get to it. This was in our old shooting gallery. I just used it. There you go, old Tracy piece. This is the original drawing when we were just figuring out what to do, and you can see some things have changed. Like he was going to open and close the shutters. Now he's just holding on the curtains up here. We're eventually going to animate him, and we had a ghost up there. We have different things. We have a skeleton now, and the carpenters actually had to shorten this up by 10 feet. You never know what to look at it, but it is shortened by 10 feet because of space requirements. Because I had this butted up against our fence, and we put a planter in here and a planter over here, so that shortened it up. And the signage changed a little bit. I think we have haunted house up here, and this says dark ride down here. So it was a very fluid project. In other words, we weren't too set in what we were going to do, but we were partially set. In other words, we were able to make changes with no big deal, no big problems. The thing with doing a dark ride is you have to come up with a lot of ideas. We were thinking about doing the old woman that sits in the rocker and she looks beautiful from the back. She spins around and she's like a monster. This was the idea for that, and she was going to be in the bedroom. So we had the bedroom, a bunch of rats, and has a cat corner here with the rats. Okay, we didn't do that for space, and we were going to have a big dining room. We didn't have enough space, so we just have the little area where the lady comes out screaming. Also, we thought about having a seance, and we do have the instruments for that, but we never decided to do that. And little band, and there's an old Tracy trick where creature threw his head down the steps. We were going to do that, and also didn't have enough space. Mad Dog, thought of that. And we have the bat. We did eventually do that. He looks a little different than this, but still got the ugly face. We were going to do this here, but we didn't. And I don't know what happened to all the pictures that we did do. This is one thing I'm going to be working on for the dark ride. It's a grandfather clock, and what it's going to do is just be there. This will be going back and forth, and then his jaw will drop and a blast of air will hit the people in the dark ride. Okay, this is as far as I got on it so far. I started on it yesterday, and the hands won't be moving. I don't think it's necessary, but maybe, we might do a little movement. I don't know, but anyhow, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the jaw yet, but I have it cut out. But you get the point. It'll drop down, and the air will pop out. But just a start. Have to start somewhere.